This brings us on to side hustle number one. What I'm going to be talking about is the power washing business. So what power washing is, it's a cleaning method where you use high pressure water. You're turning it from like very dark concrete or like brick or any wood or anything like that. So it's going to be a nice clean color, and you're taking away all that dirt and all that grime. A lot of people use it on their house. Now that it's summertime, it's a great opportunity to start now. So many people have dirt, grime, and things on their sidewalk or their house they really want to get off for summertime. Now, how to sell power washing. You can go door to door. So for example, the same way I showed you guys the example of the window washing guy, he's the exact same thing. This ties also into window washing, but I'm going to get onto that in the next part. But what you could do, knock on the door, say, hey, how's it going? I was checking out your guys' home, and I was checking out the concrete as I'm walking up to here. And I'm doing all the neighbors down there, and I was wondering if you'd be interested in power washing. And be like, oh, well, I mean, how much do you charge? And you talk to them about your price, whatever it may be. For me, I would personally recommend doing about $199 per home, but I would say we usually do $249, but because we're in the area right now, I'm putting it down to $199. So what you're doing right there is you're putting one price right here, which is the starting out point, where I'm gonna hear that price first and be like, I don't know. And then you say, listen, I'm gonna save you some money. Like I said again, everybody wants to save some money. And you give them the actual price, which is your $199. So you're kind of giving them something crazy first and then calming them down with this price. So that's a sales technique that you can use, but I wouldn't try to really focus on it too much. If they're like, oh, $199, you're not gonna wanna say $149 or $100. You don't want to do that because that's changing your price. That's not making a good profit for you. If someone's not interested, they're not interested. I would give it 3, trying to convince them before you leave the property. So I'm going to show you guys the utilities that you could use to start getting set up in this business. You're going to need some sort of business cards or some sort of door hangers or something like that, because when you knock on their door, if they don't answer something, you got to leave something there for them. So a door hanger or a business card is really good. If you're curious on where to get those, you can get those directly from me. Because you guys are in this course right now, I can get you guys the best price available. So any business cards, yard signs, any door hangers, anything like that, get them from me and I'll get you guys the best price available. Power washing kit. Search that in. There's gonna be a bunch of different ones. I really wouldn't recommend getting a cheap one from like Temu something. But most people have a power washer in their garage. You could talk to your dad, you could talk to your uncle, whoever it is, someone's got to have a power washer. You're looking at spending $120 to $160. So the one that I would recommend, it's one of the best prices out there. I use this brand personally. It's not too hard to set up. It's going to cost you about 120 bucks, maybe with shipping 140 bucks is your budget that you're going to be doing for power washing. So if you're interested in the side hustle, continue on with the videos. Check out some of the other side hustles because there might be some that are better opportunities. For me personally, I really like power washing. That's one that I did for a bit, knocking door to door and asking people. One of my sales pitches that I would use, you're kind of just selling them on making their house look good. You don't want to sell them on, oh, can I power wash your house? You want to sell them on the fact of, I'm going to make your house look better. That's what you're selling them on. 140 is probably the max you're going to really spend on this business. It's not going to take too much. When you go door to door power washing, you are going to be using their water. You don't really need to start having a van or anything else like that. You could just carry this in your car. It's small, and if you have some ability to transport things, or if you're around your own neighborhood, that's even better. You can start off with family or friends. Maybe you might get a lower price point at first, but if you're starting out and learning and everything, do your own property, network on some friends, families, things like that. Beautiful day outside. Today would be a perfect day to try out. But this ties into our next point, which is window washing, which is very similar. All right, our next point, window washing. Well, window washing is, it's in the name. You clean the windows, you clean up the sides of it, you make it shiny, you make it nice. Some people like doing ceramic coats, things like that. How you can market this. Same exact thing with the power washing. Exact same premise. All you got to do, door to door. Hey, good afternoon, how's it going? I'm over there at John's house, at Victoria's house over there across the street. I want to let you know what we're doing. I want to see if you're interested in doing it since all the other neighbors are. And since other people are doing it, they're going to seem more interested. When someone hears that other people are doing it, they're more likely to try to follow onto that trend. So what you want to tell them, all I got to do is go count the glass and I'll give you a quick price quote. The same thing that you do with the power washing, you want to do the same thing with the window washing. Is you're going to say a little bit crazier price first. Let's say it's a bigger house, right? And you go, well, normally our market price is $299, but we're going to take off our transportation fee because we're already in the neighborhood. If we can get it done today or tomorrow, we'll get it done for $249. most likely they'll close a deal unless they're really uninterested in cleaning their windows. So if I'm going to be 100% honest with you, if someone came to me and they said, hey, I'll clean your window for $250, I'd laugh in their face. My window's already clean. You see my windows? Does this look like I need to clean them again? Apparently all these window washers think they got to clean them again. But listen, some people, they just love the idea of a young kid trying to work hard. So pricing, how's pricing going to look? I'm going to go on Amazon over here. So all you want to search up is a window washing kit. Now you're going to look around. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be like $15, $30, $45. The best one I would look for, number one, don't get one of these. All right, if you get one of these, the problem with one of these, they look great and they look very useful, but this thing right here, the dryer and the squeegee, this type of squeegee doesn't clean very well. So if you are going to get this kit, what you can do is just get it just for, you see this foam part right here? That's the thing that you need because that's what you're going to use to clean it, and it's going to take off the dust, the grime, and everything else on it. But you don't want to use this specific squeegee because it's very like cheap and fragile. But what you do want to do is you're going to buy that. It's going to cost you $30, right? Then you want to go over here. You want window washing pro squeegee. Something like this. This is perfect, right? $12, you get a nice squeegee, nice size and everything. So you can get the small windows and the bigger windows. This is a 12-inch type of one. So it's pretty good. You're going to buy that. And it's going to cost you $12. Let's call it $15. So in total, you're spending $45. And if you knock on your first house and you get your first house done, you're already making $200 profit if you're selling it for $250 or $249, right? Always end your markup prices with a 9. Never say $300. Say $299. It just sounds better. That's common knowledge. Most people already know that, but I'm pointing out the obvious now. This is what you want. This is a good product. You're spending $45, maybe $50 total. And the first house that you're selling, you're already getting a $200 profit. And then after that, each time they're going to go over there, each time that you're going to go to a new house, you're going to make $250 profit. The next thing that you need for window washing is some really good soap and some water. What I would really recommend would be Dawn dish soap. That's the best that most people use. Buy yourself a bucket. You probably have a bucket at home, so that's already free. If not, a bucket's $5 at Lowe's, Home Depot, Amazon, anything like that. Buy yourself one of those, and you'll thank yourself in the long run. That is the window washing business. Now we're moving on.